begin again at the beginning. That's where this vlog is starting.
I'm just a man, his hat, and an iPhone.
Guess what I'm drinking? I bet you know. The final destination used to be my main question, but then I looked around and found that all I need is present. Just some lyrics I just heard, like, literally seconds ago. Dude, why don't you just do it? Like, start. Just go! Make it happen. So I have this quote on my computer. It's a definition of a word called sonder. The realization that each random passerby is living a life as vivid and as complex as yours, populated with their own ambitions, friends, routines, worries, and inherited craziness. An epic story that continues invisibly around you like an anthill sprawling deep underground, with elaborate passageways to thousands of others' lives that you'll never know existed, in which you appear only once, as an extra, sipping coffee in the background, as a blur of traffic passing on the highway, as a lighted window at dusk. Imagine taking that concept and adding those details to your work as a filmmaker. My mind was going off last night. They're not necessarily just the passerbys. Like, I wanted to create a world that was happening around them. Not that it's going to take away from the story, but it's going to be like an Easter egg. My mind was going off last night. And because it's on the internet and YouTube, transmedia aspect, taking advantage of that medium and adding that as part of the transmedia aspect. My mind was going off last night. Just imagine being able to expand on that universe that way. Imagine being able to pop into that character's life and just seeing what happened to them minutes beforehand. Just imagine being able to expand on that universe that way, or just finding a short story about said character. Transmedia aspect, expand on that universe that way. My mind was going off last night. And have all these like kind of stand alone, but also just be add to the film. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. It's where I'm going. Just start it. You know, go! Just imagine being able to expand on that universe that way. To be honest with you, I shot another version. I wasn't happy with it when I'm editing it. It's weird editing stuff. I don't like it. But that's one reason why I'm putting this on Patreon and whatnot and trying to like make a little money, so I have money per video, so I can actually hire someone to shoot and edit, and I can spend a little bit more time outlining and creating and getting others involved. Just imagine being able to expand on that universe that way. I'm going to tell you something, okay? You gotta listen. If you've made it this far to my video, you're going to learn a little secret. Well, you're going to know something before anyone else does, that parts of my video blog are totally going to be fiction. And they're all going to tie back into the transmedia aspect. Transmedia aspect of 30 knots. I've got it all planned out, guys. It's a bigger universe than just 7 heroin addicts being shot like a video blog. Just wait. Look for it. It's all got to start somewhere. I had to go. I had to start to make this video blog happen again. Dude, I have sometimes I just have an image in my head. That's it. It's all got to start sometime. But I sit down and I write it. And I let it expand. That's what I did with 30 Nods. It was a feeling that I had that I started working from. And I just sat down and I wrote like a scene. That scene may or may not be in the final product, but I started, expanded, and I keep on expanding, and I keep on figuring some of the intricacies out and some of the questions that I have, some of the things that have just come out organically, you know, I started to figure it out. What does it all mean? How do I make the dots connect? One thing I did fix, I found this answer to one of the questions, and one of the original answer I had to this really big problem is that in 30 Nods, the main character, he's a video blogger, right? My mind is starting to go on 30 Nods right now, and I figured something out the other night. It's going to take a little bit more planning than I thought, but an aspect that I was going to add to the project. So he's a video blogger, right? And so he has a trying to figure out the connection between a couple things. I like to let those things kind of organically happen. I also trust my actors. Oh, I got it. I can't share you the details, but it's just creative inspiration at the moment. Sometimes all you've got to do is start. You're just gonna sit down and write. But the most important part of any method is to start. The second most important part of any method is to finish.
We'll watch our film and enjoy